Good afternoon, Facebook and YouTube. This is going to be a how-to video on the Pellet Pro 969 with the genuine Jerry retrofit kit inside. I hear a lot of people, well, not a lot, but some people saying, well, it's too much smoke. Well, it's this. Well, you were complaining about no smoke, but evidently you're just not doing it the way it's supposed to be done, or you need to learn your pit before you really make a judgment on it. So this is what you do. I don't recommend chunks. I recommend logs. This is a nice size log right here. Nice. This log right here will last you 6 to 8 hours. All the smoke you ever need. Okay? This is what you do. You come down here. Let me make sure. Yeah, you come down here. Yeah, you come down here. I was just making sure this video is still rolling because I hit the doggone thing. Come down here. You push it on. It's on standby. Now, I use that to clean out my burn pot. I'll put my hand around in there if I don't have my shop vac handy and it'll blow all the ashes out. Put it on standby. Then you put it on high. Okay, now it's on. It's on high. And make sure, no, high. Okay, it's on high, and we'll let it go. Now, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna pause this video because there's nothing else that I can show you other than the startup process on here. So I'll pause it, and then when it lights off, I'll show you what else I do. I might pause it off and on so the video won't turn off, so I won't have to shoot 2 videos in one. So I'll pause it right now. Well, actually, I can let it go. It's going to be a 15-minute one here. 15 minute to the letter. So I letting it start up. As you can see, like I said, I have 1 log on here. That's all you need. If you fill this up with chunks, you run the risk of a flare-up because chunks catch on fire quick. This log right here is a nice thick log, and that's all you need. Now on the SWMs, it's a different story. You can use logs or you can use chunks. They both work pretty well with that particular unit. Or on the smaller Pellet Pro or Traeger, because you'll start a Traeger Green Mountain up the same way. Well, Green Mountain is a little different because it has its own startup process. But you'll start a Traeger, any other pellet grill, grizzly grill, any of those that has a burn pot. And now this controller is a little bit different than the grizzly grill, so you might have to start that one up just a little bit different. But I'm mainly focusing on the Pellet Pro 969 right now. As you can see, the smoke is coming about, and this is the pellet smoke, okay? And I'm not putting the cooking grate in yet because I want to show the whole process of how it starts and what to do. That way, if you do it exactly like I'm showing you here, you won't have any problems. You won't have any too much smoke. You won't have any problems at all. Okay, so I'll pause it again. Okay, it is now lit off. I just heard it light off, and as you can see, the smoke is clearing up. It's pellet smoke is clearing up, and that's what it is. The burn pot is in the center, so if you want, that's why I suggest you put your log. Just to get it going, if you want, you can stick it right over the burn pot, right there. Make sure this is flattest. Okay, just stick it right over the burn pot, right there. And then once that log starts smoking pretty good, I'll back it off the burn pot a little bit. But I want it to get lit pretty good before I do that. And it's just like any other pit or anything that you're like the charcoal wood burning pits. You put your charcoal in, and you let everything set up and get ready. Well, it's the same thing here. You don't just throw the log in there and throw your meat on and think you're gonna start smoking. You got to fire that log off. Okay, so I have it on high, and I'm just letting it go. And this is what I'm going to be putting on the Pellet Pro today. Today I'm going to put one whole chicken, some chicken legs, and I don't know what's up with this Food for Less by our house. These are supposed to be what do you call them, bad boys? Short ribs, but they're a little short, if you ask me. And it takes a while for the wood to light off, so you just have to be a little patient, let your wood get started. Make sure you have plenty of pellets so you don't run out like me. I just have like a little less than a half a box here, so. And I'm gonna also fire this one off. This one right here, I'll fire it off in a minute. Not gonna cook anything on it. I got these pellets right here from Walmart, which I don't use them, but sometimes my son can't get over here to the shop to buy some from us. So, and yes, he does have to buy them, but he get them at cost. Anyway, we usually sell lumberjacks here. So I filled it up here with these pellets, and I hear people talking about, oh, you can't get up to this degrees, you can't get up to that degrees. So I believe I'm gonna make a liar out of them. I want this log on here to start going really, really good. In fact, if I can get it to fire up and catch on fire, that'll be great. But usually I can't get it to do that. So if it get to the point where it does, that's good. That's what I want. I want it to go ahead and fire this log up really good. If it catch on fire, just have just a little taste of water to put it out. And once it catches on fire and you douse it, it will not catch on fire again, trust me. So now, as you can see, the log is starting to smoke. It is starting to smoke, and you can see that from here. But I want that log to catch really well. And this is the way that I suggest those who buy the 969 start it off. Or you can develop your own way, that's fine. But this is the way that I find that you won't have any problems at all if you do it. So we'll just keep looking, but as you can see, that log is really starting to fire. It's starting to smoke now. As you can see, the log is starting to fire off really, really good. And I'll put it back a little. Right it back just a little, right about there, because that's about where it's going to set. And if I want it off a little more, I can push the rod in. See, have plenty of room to push the rod in right here. So, as you can see, the log is smoking, but I want it smoking more than that. I want it smoking. I mean, really lighting off. And go ahead and leave your the door of your pit open like this. Don't start it off with your door closed. If you start it off with your door closed, when you put your meat on, it's going to be, your pit is going to be too hot, and that's not good. You'll start it off like this, get the wood smoking very well, and before you close your lid, well, actually, you'll have to put your drip pan and stuff back on, but you put all that on first. Set it down at the temperature you want, because as long as that door open, it's going to still continue to rise the temperature and still continue that log to smoke. So you take your drip pan, put it back in while it's hot. I mean, while it's smoking like that, but you already have it set at the temperature you're going to smoke at. Okay, whether I like 235, that's what I like, and I'll do all of that. Set it at the temperature while it's smoking like this, As you can see, that log is starting to smoke pretty good right now. Okay, so you would let that log get really fired off. Set your temperature where you're going to smoke. Put your drip pan in. Put your grate in. Then put your meat on. Okay. If your meat's a little cold, that's good. That's fine, because you're going to put it in a cold pit and it's going to warm up together. Okay, so we'll just continue to let that log fire off like that. Okay, that's about where I want it as far as the smoke to get started. As you see how good it's smoking there. That's about where I want it. So I'm doing this video by myself, so I'm gonna pause it, put the drip pan in and the grate in, and put the meat on. Okay, so here we go. I'll pause it right now. Okay, I have my cooking grates in, as you can see. Now I'm going to turn it down to midsection first. Okay, then I'll turn it down to 240. 240 is good. Maybe I'll even go up to 250. And see how nicely that's smoking now? That's smoking very nicely right there. And that's what you want. Okay, I'll pause it again.